Welcome everyone to Weekly News and a DW with Major Tidbits, and the topic for this video is
Mga panatiko, dinumog ang Pride Rally. Now, this isn't really much of a surprise in a country colonized and subjugated through phylocracy and conservative Catholicism from the get-go, pero what the fuck is wrong with you people? No, dinumog ng mga religious zealots and fanatics ang isang pride rally in Quezon City sa Quezon Memorial Soccer Circle nitong nakaraang linggo with huge stars headlining the main event nitong Sabado, including LGBTQ icon Vice Ganda, Glock 9 with a social-conscious vote or social-conscious obras, and the belle of the ball, Benny. The Love Laban to Everyone Pride Night was reportedly attended by at least 70,000 people or 70,000 LGBTQ plus people and their allies with their shitty and some creative signs urging for tolerance and equal treatment, along with some pushing social conscious woke agenda for the Palestinian liberation, Ukrainian liberation, and some local politics mixed in. Now of course, maraming mga panatiko ang lumabas sa kanilang mga lungga sa ilalim ng desk ng mga pare, kind of like Monica Lewinsky, to protest the Pride Rally. I mean, imagine that. Protesting against love. Protest against loving thy neighbor and having their girthy sneakers down your throat and slapped in your perineum. Now, ipinopromote ito mga Pride Rally na ito yung acceptance, dignity, tolerance, and representation along with recognition ng ating mga lesbos, gay lalus, bis, at marami pang iba in their ever-expanding alphabet morning cereal. Now, it's a free country and they can do whatever the hell they want. Pero how bored are they of their life to dedicate such precious time given to them by their God and choosing to spend it promoting hate and bigotry whenever they see two or more or even none people of the same sex or gender in a relationship. No, pride is all about gender expression, liberty, and dignity as they live. We must recognize sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression, aka SOGI, para isemento ang equal protection and equal treatment and right against discrimination sa basihan ng gender orientation or expression. Alam naman natin na we already have that type of protection, the equal treatment and equal protection under the rule of law. Now, this is not needed in any sense na magkakaroon ng konkretong pagbabago in a sense that the SOGI bill in all likelihood would just mean the recognition itself na magsesemento at madidrill sa utak ng tao ang prinsipyo ng equality at equal treatment ng mga tao in the LGBTQ plus community. Everything is already recognized, yung ganong prinsipyo. This is more of a symbolical passing of the bill to affirm the recognition. I mean, almost everything in the bill is all about protection against discrimination, forced re-education, or any form of therapy conversions, which would be the base case, or which should be the base case. Hindi na dapat natin talaga, or at least wala na dapat at the get-go yung discrimination, yung forced education, at yung therapy conversion mawala in all forms. No one chooses to be gay, lesbian, or whatever unless kailangan kumapit sa patalim. Now, this is all boilerplate and essentially meaningless aside from the symbolic na pagsuporta ng administrasyon na magpapasa sa ating mga kapatid. You can also support my channel at mga ganitong komentaryo or commentary if you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share, and or comment at manood pa ng mga evergreen videos pertinent to today's political climate. The SOGI-SC bill just wants the state to protect according to existing laws to affirm its commitment and outright say that these people in the community are protected under the law para wala ng fringe cases where pwedeng mai-argue na albeit politically incorrect yung ginawa ng isang employer, it is technically not illegal to fire someone or discriminate a group of people because it was not outright defined to be defending everyone because of this case. Kasi again, you are discriminated by this thing. And if this thing is not protected or outright said to be, again, defended, then they can leeway or weasel their way into winning the argument. Alam kong isa sa mga pinangangambahan ninyong lahat is yung consequences ng pagkakaroon ng politically correct na policy. Most specifically, the issue of trans people or anyone identifying as someone who would be more comfortable in the women's bathroom or whatever bathroom they choose to be in. Pero first off, this is just my opinion, and I am not a woman, so I don't have the urgency to come to think of everything that might happen. Although I, for one, don't think that anyone who wants to identify as someone who would be more comfortable in the women's bathroom is yung tendency for bad actors to take advantage of said policy na papayagan yung mga transgender to go to their preferred bathroom or what they claim to be for malicious actors. Now, I don't really particularly agree that transgender people should be able to go to their preferred bathroom, and albeit I don't want to feed into the mass hysteria at yung walang kakwenta-kwentang tao na nagme-meltdown when someone is apparently assaulted by a trans person or anyone for that matter, or at least those identifying, because those are just few and far in between. Pero that doesn't mean that we should ignore those. The only thing I'm saying is, although ito, or this just giving my 2 cents, mga nag-argue against because of the aforementioned worries, you really think they go into all of that trouble of dressing up or even just identifying to assault women? If they're in heat, mga horny, yung mga libog na talaga, at particularly feeling a bit rapey, kahit saang banyo pa yan, papasukan at papasukan nila yan, kahit meron pang babae na triangle tapos may bilog doon. Ha? Papasukan nila yan kahit na women only ang bathroom na iyon. Pero there's an easy solution to all of this. Mga gender-neutral bathrooms. I mean, that's it. Even in my uni, may ganon. It's much more inclusive, sometimes even more spacious than its binary counterpart. Means nga, ayun din ang ginagamit ko as someone who has the conventional SOGI SC. Because again, this does not only protect the SOGI SC does not only protect the members of LGBTQ plus community, but everyone, dahil everyone has their own sexual orientation, kahit na attracted ka or not attracted to anyone. If you're heterosexual or homosexual or non-sexual or asexual, it doesn't matter because that's still sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, and sexual characterization or something. I forgot yung SC. Pero yun na nga. Not to mention, mahirap naman patunayan na you are discriminated or fired or excluded because of your sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression or sex characteristics. So the penalties, the jail time would be irrelevant as long as walang ebidensya of any wrongdoings or detrimental actions because of your SOGI SC. Yan ang sinasabi ko sa inyo dahil this is just more of a recognition. Yung SOGI SC is just more of a recognition kasi again, we are already protected under the rule of law. No discrimination against creed, gender, age, I don't know the other ones. Pero yun na nga. Doesn't really matter.
Ang video clip na ito ay galing sa aking series na News and Worthy Recap. Check the entire video for the complete weekly news recap and subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date sa mga local at global news na I'll make sure would be interesting to you particularly. Di ko alam yung name mo pero you should subscribe. You Muhammad Smith? I don't fucking know. John Smith? Salamat sa manunod mga kabayan. For me, like, subscribe, follow my links in socials and avoid shows that would be linked down below. Sa susunod muli, of course, paalam.